เวลาที่บ้านเราเห็นอะไรเราที่เรียนมองดูเสียงแค่นั้นเองครับแต่ในการมองอีกเราให้ความมันไหนรับเราเนี่ยแบบรับมาไม่ไม่ก็ติดเราหมดปากแบบว่าเป็นน้องของตัวเองสลายแล้วแต่ว่าไม่ใช่แบบเราเนาะกับในสถานที่มาเป็นทำผ่านไปไม่ได้ว่าแล้วของต้องอันนี้พอต้องการอะไรเราของที่ของเราพอละคุณจะเราจะเราเป็นความสุขเราเราจะมีผลสร้างสรรค์อย่างเช่นสิ่งที่เราทำตัวเลยไม่พอพอสิ่งที่เราให้สิ่งที่เราพอชวนเราที่เราทำสิ่งที่เราคิดเอาคนที่มันเป็นอย่างยาไม่เดียวกันตัวไหนรักมันเดียวกันรักมันต้องที่ชอบเด็กเสือกว่าอ๋อลองแต่สั่งจะไม่แสดงอร่อย
Hello, Lacey. Lois. Audio is wonky. Yeah, I think I might be able to fix that. Yeah, this is something I'm trying for the first time. So, just trying to work out the bugs and see how it works. Audio settings. And I forgot to bring my mouse, and it's noisier here than I thought it was going to be. So this may not last for long. Can you hear me any better now? See if I can turn around and show you guys what I forgot my mouse, and it's really hard to control this with the mouse pad. I don't know how to drag things. So this is probably not going to last long. Whoa, a bunch of people in the chat. Well, if you can hear me talk, then that's fine. Yeah, and there's a live music that he just started. I hope I don't get any copyright strikes for that. I don't think so. I don't think you can get copyright strikes for live music. Let me see. There's the Propatome Chetty. Yeah, I had the microphone too far away. That's why you couldn't hear it before. But this is awkward because I have this camera plugged into the laptop and the data cable is really short. So I'm like hunched over the laptop. It's not practical. So what does everybody think about what happened? I'm gonna change this view. You guys want to see my face? I couldn't sleep all night last night. Oh, me, I forgot the microphone. Let me change the microphone. Actually, if I keep this testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. What if I just disconnect that one altogether? Audio. Okay. Yeah. Should be this one. I couldn't sit at home tonight. I had to get out. And Nina, let me see. Oh, I got to mirror this. That drives me crazy. It's like a. That's why I hold my hand up like that. I wasn't doing a sign or signal or anything. I wanted to see if it was mirrored or not. Mirror. Okay, now it's mirrored. So when I hold up my right hand, I see my right hand on the right. Oh, let me take a look at the chat. Yeah, can you believe I bought this in Thailand from a guy who sells secondhand t-shirts in the market? So there's this thriving business in Thailand where um, tourists come here, and then when they leave, they always leave clothes and all kinds of things behind in their guest house or hotel. Mostly it's guest houses, I think. And then there are people who go around to these guest houses, anything that hasn't been claimed after a certain amount, they they're able to sell the stuff. And then that's what my wife would do. She would buy in bulk. But yeah, I paid like $2 for this shirt. Hello, Colleen. How many people are in the chat? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. 49 or concurrent. There's 15, about 15 people here. Thank you guys for this first time doing a on location live broadcast. Just trying things out. I always have these grandiose ideas about how I want things I want to do, and then They never work out that way. I spent like $75 on this freaking battery bank, and it won't charge my laptop. I can't understand why. Hi, Jane. Oh, honey, you mean honey, you're honey. Well, thank you for that, Jane. For the life of me, I don't know why people watch my videos. And I'm not trying to be self-denigrating. Um, but for me, see, guys, I don't have a social life at all. So you guys, like this, sitting here, I would be if I didn't have this happening right now. Hi, Marcy. I'd be sitting here alone. Well, when I wouldn't come out like this, because like it's just so fucking sad and depressing to sit in a place like this alone. And Nina just won't come out with me. Like she did one of those things like when we first started dating, she was all adventurous and would go out to pubs and listen to live music and have fun. And then as soon as we moved in together, she stopped doing all that stuff. Thank you, Colleen. I like you too. And I really shouldn't speak badly of myself. That's not a it's just a stupid thing to do. But let me put it this way. I wouldn't watch me on YouTube. But then again, I don't watch almost everybody anymore. My waitress is so cute. See if we can see her. Oh, anyway. See. It really is hard for me to do this without a mouse. I don't know how to adjust the screens. Oh well. So Dow Jones looks like it will be doing a huge rally today. Yeah, so much for the theory about the the stock market has to crash on Joe Biden's watch, right? Um, so I learned something in the past few weeks and months. You guys know that I always say I'll use logic and reasoning. It's okay to accept anything is possible. But everybody's saying that there was not going to be an election. What time is it? It's 9:30 p.m. So we changed the clocks when you guys changed clocks back. We went back to the 12-hour difference. Yeah, Lacey, it didn't. But my intuition and my common sense. Okay, so my intuition's over here, right side of my brain. Common sense is over here, left side of my brain. And I was putting the two together, and I just figured there's no way they can't have an election. And I know I did readings where I said there wouldn't be, and I know timelines are collapsing and getting all squashed together. But I wanted to say, I wanted to go against the crowd, but I didn't because I was like peer pressure. I was being influenced by everybody else. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I feel like I'm having to talk loud. I paused to read the chats. Jane, if this is a time when you can catch me live, then I'm going to be doing more of these in the future. So it's also for people in Europe and Australia. So what was I just talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, so you guys, I don't know if any of you were watching last Sunday night when I did a reading on what was going to happen today, well, yesterday, the election. And you remember I got the Wheel of Fortune, and the one word I said was it was going to be something unexpected. Well, it just dawned, and that was a few days before the election. And I was still kind of hoping that there was going to be some kind of major dramatic move by the White Hats where there wasn't going to be an election. So now I'm looking back on that reading I did. The unexpected was that there would be an election. Okay, you can hear me nice and clear. Good. That means the noise cancellation is working. Yeah. So what this means is they knew that they had shored up all of the cracks in the system where they could cheat. Yeah. And that's why they allowed it to go through because, well, I don't know. It's hard. It's kind of hard for me to concentrate with all this noise going on around me. I don't know why I imagined I would be in this nice, quiet place on this rooftop, and it's a good location. Let me show you guys again when I'm looking at it. Really? I didn't hear people saying that that the vice president would win. But I mean, in a way, aren't you all kind of disappointed that there wasn't like some wild thing that happened? I mean, I didn't want anybody to get hurt, but I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna change the camera here. See what happens if I put this in here. Change the camera. Switch to. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, so I was thinking I would just be able to sit up here like quietly and do a live broadcast and show you guys this new view. I was hoping to get some people who would be interested in doing a reading with me. See if I can. Showing you. So this is just a small rooftop. Yeah, it's hard for me to manage this live stream, guys. So just bear with me. It's hard for me to change the screens and stuff because I don't have my mouse, and I'm just not used to not being outside of my studio. Let me change that back. It's hard for me to toggle back and forth between the chat. Oh, I can use my phone though, can't I? That would help. Okay, now I got my chat on my phone here. Okay, yeah, Lacey, you get it. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is think about the damage that would have been done if what's her name? Harris. I also forget about the censors. I can't just talk openly here. Let's see. Sarah Zam says, however, they want to bring out the truth is fine with me. Oh yeah, right. We need the med beds. Yeah, yeah. I can't be saying her name. So I did not sleep at all last night. I slept for like I finally went to sleep around maybe 3 o'clock, and then I woke up at 7 o'clock. And today, and so you guys, most of you, I'm sure, probably went to bed, but I had the whole day. I had the day off. I had a client canceled, and which I was so happy she did. I was like, I was disappointed, like when she booked on election day, which for me it's all night for you guys, but for me it's all day. And so I just sat there watching it coming in, and the time went by so fast. The day went by so fast. It's like talk about time dilation and speeding up time. Yeah, it was like such a relief after these 4 years. Like this is where we should have been celebrating this 4 years ago. Everybody knows. I mean, like, doesn't everybody know that it was rigged last time? Let me see if there's any. I'm looking for somebody that I can solicit to give a free reading to, but now I can't. It's too noisy here. This is not a good place. This is not a good place to do street tarot like I'm talking about. I'm gonna go to a university where it's in a studious setting, like it's a place where people are wanting to practice English. All right, let's change this. Yeah, Lacey, you say not everybody knows. Yeah, that would drive me crazy if I were in America and if somebody said to me that Joe was the legit president. It's like, did you not watch what happened? How many of you were expecting at 3 a.m. for Harris's numbers to suddenly jump like last time? Now that would have started a riot. There would have been if they did the same thing again, there would have been hell to pay. It's a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like I'm talking. I can't believe you guys can hear me over this. It's really loud here. But Zoom has really good noise canceling uh, technology, whatever you want to call it. I was hoping to do some tarot reading, like I said, but I don't feel comfortable here, so I'm not going to try. You know, Patio, I have no idea because I don't leave my house. I don't talk to Thai people except for my wife, and she's only knows it because of me. If I can get my waitress over here, because I'm about ready for another beer, I I could ask her. I just want an excuse to talk to her because she's so cute. Hey Rob, how you doing there? This is a very casual live stream. You guys are just keeping me company. Let me show you. Oh, Rob, you're new here to tonight. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Show you my view. Check that out. Yeah, Rob, I'm gonna start doing more of these evenings like this. Um, though I'm gonna have to find a better venue, I think. Yeah, it looks a little washed out, the video. I don't see any way I can adjust it. Oh, here's a filter. Is there? No. Marcy, you say they believe the media in Illinois, but I mean, just like everybody, just everybody believes it. Just like, yeah. Oh, you're in Washington State. I don't know how you do it, Lacey Blue. I couldn't live there. I couldn't live like that. But then again, there's a reason I left America in the first place, too. I couldn't be around normal people. Just like nobody seemed to care about what was, I don't know. Trying to adjust this view. Oh, okay. That's looks like there's a UFO. Rob, you're so lucky that your family's on board, but your in-laws are not. Well, just wait till the wars suddenly end, prices of food suddenly drop. Um, you know, I mean, I believe Trump when he says that he could end all these wars immediately, almost. I'm sorry for the. There we go. Out of country and older people. Southern Illinois. I need to get another beer. Well, maybe not. All right. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you that view. Let me come back to show you my face. There we go. Does anybody else think that Donald Trump's skin has a golden hue to it? And is that something that you think is artificial, like some kind of like tanning lotion or something that he does, or is he just like angelic or extraterrestrial or something? Oh yeah, like 107. Yeah, you don't want to see. I don't have really nice cowboy boots. I'm wearing Crocs, not even Crocs, like a knockoffs of Crocs. They're not even real Crocs. Oh, and Trump mentioning the golden age repeatedly, you know, and when he says things like "we're never going to have an election again," he said that. He didn't say we're never going to have an election like this again. He said we're not going to have any more elections. It looks like the Democratic Party is just done for. It's just going to evaporate, sublimate. It's just going to turn into smoke and poof. And then what do you do when you have a government that's been based on a two-party system for 250 years, and one of those parties is just defunct, is no longer viable, then what do you do? He's the last president. The last president of the corporation. But really, countries shouldn't have presidents, right? Prime ministers. Like, why does everybody else have a prime minister and we have a president? Corporations have presidents. But the USA wasn't always a corporation until after the War of 1812, right? Yeah. Oh, if you watch the Postman, what's his name? Who's that actor from Dances with Wolves? It's a movie from the 90s, the late 90s, I believe, called The Postman. There's only one political party. I need to find my waitress. I didn't eat anything today either. No appetite. So, can I have one more? And can you say hi to people in America?
Hi.
Oh, can I ask you, what do Thai people think about the president election in America today? Do Thai people care? You don't know anything? How old are you? So, like, but Thai people don't talk about America, like who's president. You don't care. But you're not you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. พูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหม No, I thought you could speak well. Anyway, I'll let you off the hook. One more, sing, and French fry. French fry. Okay? You have French fry, right?
I
So one more beer and French fry.
okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, Thai people don't care what's going on in America. In fact, 4 years ago, I was working for a Kevin Costner. Thank you, Lacey. 4 years ago, I was working for a language school, and it was during the January 6th thing. And like I knew something big was going to happen that day, so I called in sick, but I didn't call in sick. I just told my boss, "Hey, America is about to burn down, and I want to watch everything that happens. This is history. This is very important history, and I want to watch it live as it happens." And she argued with me. She's like, what do you care what happens in America? You live in Thailand. The Thai people are very isolationists. They, in fact, Thai people don't know what's going on outside their own village, much less their own province or their own country. I've seen more of Thailand than most Thai people have. I know more about Thai history than most Thai people do. Um, so yeah, Thai people just don't care. If it's not happening in their backyard, they just don't care. Yeah, it was pretty cool to be watching history unfold like this. And there's only been one other president who ran a term and then came back and ran and won again for a second term. I think it was Buchanan. I don't know. And just the whole way this happened. America is about to change fundamentally, I believe. I don't know. Do you guys know about the Pluto return? How Pluto has come around, the planet Pluto, and this is astrology, right? The last time Pluto was in this position was in 1776, and we're due for some major change now. Thank you. Let's see, so it's about 10 o'clock. Hey, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. It'd be nicer if I could actually hear you talking to me. Oh yeah, Lacey, you don't know about Pluto return? Just do a Google search on it. Pluto return. Yep, 1776. Okay, Rob, bye. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming in to say hello. Yeah, I think after here I'm gonna go to another pub that has like Western. They have bands that do like 70s and 80s music. Sometimes it's pretty good. Okay, thanks for stopping in, guys. I wish I could do more interactive stuff with you. Like, I would love to do some tarot on like what went on today, but like I said, I just can't do it here. So, why don't you guys in the chat tell me what you think about what went on, like all the predictions that were made for this. and then how it actually happened. Like, you guys know Phil Godleski, right? I feel sorry for the guy, really, because he was told to tell everybody that there wasn't going to be an election, and then he changed it. And but in his most recent live, he came on and he said, "Hey, yeah, okay, I was wrong about that. It makes me feel like shit. I look like an idiot." But he's doubled down on the blackout. He said blackout is definitely coming. But it's kind of hard to. I mean, you should always be prepared for anything. So it doesn't hurt to have 10 days of food and water stored up. But I mean, maybe nothing big's gonna happen. Good night, or have a great day, Rob. Thank you for stopping in to say hello. Yeah, when, Lacey, right, when. I'm not, I won't do predictions. I won't predict events and stuff like that. You know, I really should have spoke what I really thought was that the election was going to happen and that he was going to win because there's no because they took care of everything that went wrong before. Anyway, okay. I brought my cards, so I might as well do something with them, right? Let's see if I can. I don't have much room here on this table. Let's do something with the cards. Brought out an old deck I haven't used in a while. It's one of the first ones I bought. Okay, Lacey, will they let him back in the White House? Well, they got to now. What if they don't let him back in? That's a good point, Lacey. Somebody mentioned like the vice president is responsible for certifying the election, right? What happens if she just doesn't? And she says, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Sue, a lot of people don't like Phil, and I understand why. Hi, Sue, from the United States. I understand why, but I had a couple of hits with my cards that agreed with Phil. Like, there was one time I said something, it was about the Georgia Guidestones, okay? I had done a reading independently on my own before I heard anything from anybody else. And one of the comments I made from the cards, one of the things I saw from the cards was that it was the beginning of the end for the cabal. And then when I watched Phil talk about it, he used that exact same phrase. And see, when I have a synchronicity like that's why I reached out to Honey C. Golden and I wanted to work closely with her because she was also doing that with me. Like before I met her, before I knew her, I would do a reading on something, and then she would say exactly the same thing. Yeah, but a lot of the things that Phil said were absolutely true. And there's no way he could have known those things. I can't remember now the specifics, but there's no way he could have known those things if he wasn't being fed real information. Like, good information. But then why would they throw him under the bus by telling him something that was completely wrong? In fact, the whole Q thing, when they first started it, one of their Q posts is disinformation is necessary. I kind of stopped listening to everything coming from Q, like especially like the decodes and the, you know, how many times have people set a date where something was going to happen because these decodes they got from Q posts that never happened? I'm not saying that Q is not real and that there's not really something to it. Thank you. Yeah, that's a lot of French fries. See, not exactly health food, but like the only other kind of food they have here is Korean food. I didn't even look at the menu yet. I just know it's Korean, and I'm not a big fan of Korean food. You know what, guys? I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to be doing more live streams from exotic locations. So I hope you'll tune in and we'll keep you company. And I do. Sorry for popping the food in my mouth. Where is it? What happened? Now I gotta find the screen. Hey, can I just tell you all how much I appreciate you taking time to watch my channel and all the love and support that you guys send to me. I'm so grateful for that. You guys have changed my life. I think about where I was 3 years ago, where I am today. I couldn't afford even to come to a place like this 3 years ago. You know, I couldn't afford anything 3 years ago. I could barely afford to live. I could barely afford to feed myself. But those days are over. How do I get out of this now? Oh, it's so frustrating. I'm trying to sign out, and I can't see the chat now. Oh, there it is. What day was that? Well, what are you talking about? What was I just talking about? I'm trying to sign out. Should be here. All right, there it is. Okay, now I'm really signing out. Signing off from beautiful Thailand. And I'll see you guys next Sunday night for sure. Maybe before that. Once again, cheers. Congratulations to Donald Trump, all the patriots out there who helped make this happen. The world's about to change. Yeah. All right. Peace. Out. Bye bye.